This will decide who's buying whom lunch in Portland.
Oh, in backward.
Brown mixing them up. The step back. Oh, yeah! A 30-piece again.
Right.
And Scal's buying me lunch.
All right, you win.
He got there. Woo. That's 8 straight games from Jaylen Brown with 30-plus points. Can make it 9 straight and tie the franchise record from Larry Bird back in 1985. 30 points for Jaylen Brown, and he's making it look easy. Although those last 2 threes certainly made it, I think, more interesting. Celtics had a comfortable lead, and you're kind of just wondering, is he going to get there? Is Joe going to leave him on the floor to have a chance to get there? And he knocked down that first 3. He was 6 points shy, and knocked down that first 3 to get to 27. They got the second one, which you heard right there from Drew and Scal. And now Scal owes Drew lunch, but Eddie, your thoughts on Jaylen Brown and just what he's able to do here? I mean, it seems we've watched it so many times. Like, it's just like, of course, he had 30 once again. But to do that in 8 straight games, all of December, your thoughts?
Well, Drew shortchanged himself. He should have said dinner instead of lunch. But I know who's not shortchanging us is Jaylen Brown, because he's going out there every single night, and he's proven, and he's earning every single we got to all remember, when he signed that contract, everybody was in an uproar like, why are they signing him to this or this? And, you heard the murmurs throughout the league and people that were talking like, what's going on over here? Can he, is he going to be a guy that can carry a team? And or are they just signing him to trade him? But he's showing that he's a guy that could put a team on his back. And when Jayson Tatum come back, like he said in Players Club, it's going Bernie Mac got rich, so it's going to be trouble.
I don't always love the hunt for stats. I can remember when Rondo was chasing double-digit assists every game, and I don't know, it felt like it was a little forced. I don't have a problem tonight because, one, like when JB's approaching Larry Bird, it's kind of crazy to begin with, and he's been so good. The third quarter, he didn't even take a 3. I think it was 5 of 6 inside the arc, 10 points, helped kind of really tear this thing open, give you the comfort of going into that fourth quarter. And now we got a little something to watch on Sunday night. Does he get to Bird's record? But in general, what he's doing is ridiculous. I mean, and you can tell he's just having fun out there.
Oh, the smile on his face. He knows exactly what's going on. He did not attempt a 3 until late in that, or midway through that fourth quarter. Like, this was all done inside the arc. So I think that's what makes it even more impressive. And then he took just 20 shots. He was 13 of 20 from the field, only got to the free throw line. He was 2 of 2 at the line. So he did that with a lot of hard work inside the arc, Eddie.
Super efficient. He's been that all season long. That's the one thing that we starting to come accustomed to. People that don't watch Celtics basketball, but us that cover them all the time, we know that how efficient he has been this season. Everything that he's been doing is not jacking up a 3, is not forcing shots, is getting to his spot, making a shot that he knows that he can make, or getting all the way to the basket. And he doesn't get the calls. He's not going to the free throw line like an SGA 12 times a game or 11 times a game, 10 times. He's not doing that. He's going to the free throw line minimum times a game, especially when he's aggressive as he is, but he's still efficient and he's still putting up these numbers. So you got to just salute what he's doing out there, putting the team on his, but he's also, I think he's setting the example for everybody else on the team. You got guys like Peyton Pritchard that's not letting them down. You got guys that letting the team down. You got Derrick White not letting the team down. You got the bench players stepping up when they need to step up. Anthony Simons playing well. I mean, I think that he's setting the tone for this team. And like I said, when Jayson Tatum get back, if he does come back, it's going to be trouble.
29.5 points per game. And, I'm not even worried about the streak. I'm just wondering, can he get over 30 for a prolonged?
For the average you're talking about.
Yeah, into 2026, he could be averaging 30 points per game, which is absurd. Just absurd what he's doing.
He also had 4 steals tonight as well. So he got it done on the defensive end, and the Celtics getting it done with a 140-122 to win. Time now to hear from head coach Joe Mazzulla, and the coach's press conference is presented by Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Here's Joe.
Is there any been changing after the first quarter? I mean, it was for 30 minutes. It was kind of like the last game, but this time it was the first quarter.
Yeah.
Was there anything different, or you guys just ramped up the defense? What happened after
They started out 5 for 5 from 3. 3 of those were in transition because of live ball turnovers. One was in transition off a cross match, and the other one was the first play of the game where they ran a great set, and they just scored on it. So if you start out 5 for 5 from like that, that's going to happen. Some of it was just that they're a good team, regardless of their record. To me, they're always one of the toughest teams in the league, and they play tough. And it was just kind of that battle of the transitions from the turnovers to some missed shots into that. So they had 15 points in the first quarter in transition, 4 in the second. That was the difference. And we were able to settle down and did a great job of executing in the half court.
See Sam just kind of get to the floor.
Yeah.
How does that boost you guys when he's knocking down?
Yeah, I mean, when it's great when he's making shots, but it's even better when we find him. And I thought tonight we did a great job hunting for him. Pin downs in transition, getting him going off kickouts. JB had a couple of kickouts there. So it's always great to see him make them, but it's great for us to be able to find him in the rhythm and flow of our offense because it just kind of unlocks some of the stuff that we do.
Did you and Jaylen talk about him getting to 30 tonight?
No, I'm never talking to him about that. He doesn't have a problem doing it, though. So I'm not going to slow him down.
What has gone is consistency with scoring so much for you?
To me, it's just balance. Like, he picks and chooses his spots really well. I mean, we're obviously playing a little bit faster, so he's getting some easy baskets in transition. I think he's finding a great balance of knowing when to score within the offense versus letting the guys kind of do their thing. So I think it's kind of helping him rest a little bit. And, and then he just spends a ton of time on reading the game and the execution of the game. And then, obviously, he's very, very talented. So, I mean, that has a lot to do with it. But, I think just his desire to continually to work and play versus different coverages has really helped. And then, his ability to pick and choose his spots really well.
Jordan got in a situation with McConnell. You seem to like that.
Just going back to the Pacers, regardless of their record or who's playing, I think they're constantly they're constantly testing your physical and mental toughness. I think they're one of the toughest teams, and we have to be able to match that, and do it in different ways, whether it's setting screens, whether it's offensive rebounds, defensive rebounding, defending without fouling, and so that was obviously that's anytime you play them, that's a non-negotiable. You have to be just as physical as they are, and it was a great game to be a part of. I thought it was great physicality on both ends of the floor, altercations, within the heat of the moment, there's nothing wrong with. And I thought Jordan had a great offensive rebound there. It was a collision, and, I thought that was it. So, that to me is how the game should be played. But when you play against them, you have to be ready to play from a physical standpoint.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right, Joe Mazzulla talking about Jordan Walsh and TJ McConnell, getting into it there in the second half. Let's get to the drain of the game, brought to you by John Sewer and Drain Cleaning, the name to know when the drains don't flow. Baylor Scheinman behind the back to Anthony Simons. This was a part of that second quarter where the Celtics put up 47 points. Went from being down 11 to up 14, just like that. All right, that's now 2-0 against the Pacers. And again, they're going to play 4 times within the span of a month. Next time will be January 12th.
Who made this schedule this year?
I don't know, man. Might as well just, make it a real series and just play them all 4 in a row.
It's unbelievable.
They'll play the 12th and then the 21st. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Have a full wrap-up in reaction from the locker room. Postgame Live is presented by your New England Ford dealers and Ford trucks built for tough. And that's going to lead you right into Celtics coverage on Sunday as well.
Let's go.
What a Sunday. All right, let's get into the dunk and dunk of the game. It's all about the dunk. Going back early in this one, it's Derrick White to Nimi Keita. If I'm not mistaken, were those the first 2 points of the day for the Celtics?
It might have been. It's not the one where Nini had to go to the roof to catch it.
No.
He threw that one down, too.
There you go. There's your dunk and dunk of the game from Derrick White. Meanwhile, the C's, again, they led by 14 at the half, and their leading scorer at the break was Peyton Pritchard with 17 points. Finishes with 29 in this one. Chris, I'll start with you on this. Your thoughts on Peyton Pritchard tonight and what he brought to the table.
Yeah, what's incredible to me is he didn't even shoot the 3 ball all that great. 3 of 8, 2 of 8 in that first half, and yet found a way. One of the things that you notice, especially when we're watching Peyton and Jaylen, and they're kind of finding and steadying this team, it's they're living in the paint and making things happen. And what do we see in that second quarter? Anytime he could go at a big man, he was going at them. And Peyton isn't afraid to get into the paint, mix it up with the big guys. get a bucket close to the hoop. And so, to me, it's not surprising. Like, I don't, maybe 29 sounds like a loud number, but the way he's played, the way he especially plays against this team, I don't know if it's seeing McConnell on the other side or Nembhard or whatever, these little guards, like, Payton gets up for these games, and I fully expected it. 9 rebounds is a really great number for a Celtics team that clearly needs some help on the glass. And I want to say I'll be interested to see what his potential assists are, because I think that number could have been higher as well if guys had knocked down shots. But Payton giving the game what it needs, and what it needed tonight was him being feisty and being in that paint.
His eyes lit up when he seen Ethan Thompson out there. He's Oregon State. Payton's went to Oregon, so it came back. He seen T.J. McConnell, went to Arizona. So that's some Pac-12 on Pac-12 crime right there. That's exactly what that was. And he was like, yeah, I'm on a better team, and I'm getting opportunities. I'm able to go out and play. And, again, he does the things that most big men do to little guys. And they say, mouse in the house, okay, well, we all know that a smaller guy is guarding the big guy, and the big guy is going to go to work. Well, I don't have a term for it. I really don't. I need to work on that. But when he sees a big fella with them plotting feet and them knock knees, then he's going to go right at him. And them slow feet, he's going right at him, and he's able to get wherever he wants. So that's the thing that I was that I look at with Payton, is that he takes whatever the game is giving him. He doesn't force a lot of things, man. And he's been playing at probably an all-time level for him this last few games and this last stretch of maybe like 2 weeks, where he's been playing at his pace, and it looks like he's super comfortable out there, as opposed to the very beginning of the season where he was trying to find it.
All right, so we need the opposite of mouse in the house for Payton Pritchard. Now he takes advantage
find
of those
one for me.
Monster in the mud.
Okay, we'll workshop it. Move on. Let's send it back out to Indy, to Drew and Scal. Find out who won tonight's Tommy Award.
Stuck in the mud.
All right, Scal, the Celtics run away and hide in this game here in Indy. Chippy game. Who's getting the Tommy Award?
Yeah, so this game started out with the Pacers making a bunch of shots, but we needed a spark. And that spark was provided in the second quarter, and it was provided by Payton Pritchard. Got the threes going with the step backs, but what really made Pritchard tough was his ability to attack the paint. He kept getting to the paint over and over again, using his footwork to get where he wanted to go, and every one of his buckets was tough. You look at this one, spinning around, keeping guys on your hip. He also hit the boards, had 9 rebounds, had some assists out there, so Pritchard was tough throughout this game. I thought his defense was off the charts, had it going, so Pritchard wins the Tommy Award.
Hugo Gonzalez's run of dominance is over. I'm going to give an honorary one to Billy Kennedy because the Pacers' attempt to win tonight was unsuccessful.
Very well done. Very well done. Payton Pritchard with his 3rd Tommy Award of the season.
I can't help but wonder what Sam Hauser has to do to get on the board, Giles.
I tell you, no one
Maybe
lobbies for his guys.
7 more 3-pointers.
But like Chris Forsberg, you know what? Let's talk. We'll talk Sam Hauser coming up next year on Celtics Postgame Live.